Hello everyone, EpicAwesomeGamer here. Welcome back to Terraria. So, what we are going to be doing today is essentially we're going to go tempt fate a little bit. What we're going to do is we're actually going to go prepare for a Goblin Army as well as a whatchamacallit, Meteor. And the way we're going to do that is we are going to take some of these sticky bombs and we're going to zip on over. Actually, let's get onto our mount here. We're going to zip over to the corruption. We're going to drop down and we're going to find ourselves a couple of interesting shadow orbs. We're going to break 2 of them. We're not going to break 3. If we break 3 shadow orbs, that will actually bring the Eater of Worlds, and we're not quite ready for him. Instead, the way we're going to summon Eater of Worlds is we are going to actually create some worm food, which is very similar to the slime crown for the King Slime, or the suspicious looking eye for Eye of Cthulhu. It's a way of actually getting the Eater of Worlds to spawn without having to do anything. So I'm going to take a look down here. I can't remember where. Yeah, okay, so I did actually do a little bit of setup here. I just did a really simple run across the way platform. We're not going to be using that to fight the Eater of Worlds, mainly because I thought about it and I was originally going to use this to fight him, but the problem is you're going to run into an issue where you won't see him coming because he'll be hidden by all this dirt and everything else. So instead, what we're going to do is we are actually going to try to cause a little bit of havoc. We're going to drop a couple of bombs down as low as we can go. We'll put one right down here, and come here, bunny. Gotta get out of here. We're going to try. This is not going to be very powerful. This is going to take some time, and that's perfectly fine. We have time. Worst case scenario is we will have to get some dynamite and actually do massive amounts of damage. And so, yeah, I'm hoping that won't necessarily be the case. So I'm just going to quickly drop this guy right there. Okay, a meteor has already landed. So you destroy one shadow orb, you have the chance of... Oh, we have both. Oh, yay. We have Goblin Army and we have a meteor. Okay, so the Goblin Army will break down walls, or they will break down doors. So what we're going to do is we are just going to essentially close this off. We're not going to give them an opportunity to break anything as far as doors for our NPCs are concerned. Instead, what we're going to do is we are going to close that door. We are going to face the Goblin Army ourselves, and that's perfectly fine. I wanted to get the meteor as well, so we didn't have to break 2 orbs. We only had to break the 1, which is actually really a good thing. So that Goblin Army is approaching from the east, and here we've got a nice idea of what we need. I'm just going to take these guys and take them to my house. Okay, we're actually gonna take and fight them. We're gonna use the yo-yo because it's easy, and we're gonna try to draw them over here. I'm just gonna take them over here. This will be a nice simple place to take out the goblins. Alright, we've got some sunflowers, which will cut down on enemies, any extra spawn from slimes or whatever else there might be. We're also going to have a ramp that's going to make life easier for us. We've got a fireplace that will make things easier for us. Got some archers. Sometimes we got to go looking for them because I think they're actually going to be mostly trying to attack my house. But we're not going to warp back there until we've actually killed everybody. Let's do some blade of grass. We'll just, you know, why not? Let's have a little bit of fun. So the counter at the bottom, I don't remember that before it being there. This guy right here where it tells me the percentage cleared, which is, you know, incredibly handy because this way I know roughly what the progress is, because obviously you're basing your battle with the Goblin Army by how many basically how many goblins you defeat, and you don't necessarily know how, like with a boss, what am I trying to say? Look, when you're fighting a boss, the boss has a health bar. You know how much health the boss has left, so you know roughly how long until you're actually done with the boss, or how long that event, if you consider a boss battle an event, how long that event will last. With Goblin Army, you don't have that luxury. What you have is a whole bunch of guys that have a certain amount of health that you end up kicking their butt, and you don't know when you're actually done. So the fact that they've got this nice little status bar at the bottom, really helpful. Yeah, it is very, very helpful. Some of these guys are a little tougher. Nobody's really that difficult, to be honest with you. Like, there's no sense of, oh my god, what am I going to do? Some of these casters, the goblin casters, wizards, whatever they're called, those guys are annoying simply because they are teleporting all over the place, which is part of the reason why I want to stay away from my house, because I don't want them teleporting in, causing havoc with my NPCs, breaking down all my doors and everything else. So we're about 65% done. I'll just keep zipping back and forth. These guys should be coming to me sooner than not. So apparently I am incredibly lucky in this world, and I swear to God, guys, I am not doing anything as far as cheating or using any fancy plugins or editors or anything else to get good equipment. I'm quite literally getting these great drops. So the slime staff that I have is apparently one of the most rare drops in the entire game, and has such a low likelihood of it actually being dropped. And it's dropped randomly by slime, but it has like a 1 in 1,000 chance of actually spawning, and here I am with one. So I do feel very, very lucky with this. So I'm pretty happy about it, though. You know what? This little slime guy is absolutely phenomenal. I don't think that I could have taken on half the like Queen Bee for sure. I don't think I would have been able to beat Queen Bee without her, without the little slime guy. As easily as I did, especially considering how often I screwed up when I was fighting with the Queen Bee. So, okay, let's zip up here. Let's take these guys on. Even when I defeat the Goblin Army, there will still be a couple of stragglers, and I'll have to go and deal with them separately. I'll switch to the sword because it's handy against the casters. You can actually destroy their bolts by hitting them. The archers, however, yeah, arrow's an arrow. You're not gonna... No samurais here that are getting those arrows out of mid-air. So you're kind of screwed that way. Okay, 97%. A couple more of these guys, and we should be able to clear things up. And then it's just a question of getting the stragglers. So... there, defeated. I'll get this guy down here. And then, hopefully, that's it. Let's take a look over here, see if there's any guys hiding. I don't think so. I think they're all gone. Yeah. Looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. So yeah, we don't have to worry about that. Great. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to deposit all this stuff, and then we're going to hop on our bunny mount, and we're going to try to figure out which side the meteor fell on. I have no idea which side the meteor fell on, so this is going to be an interesting little adventure. But let's open up these doors first. Right, so yeah, once again, the Goblin Army will destroy, like, they won't just open the doors, they will break them down, and they will cause issue. They'll come running in, rummaging, and everything else. So what did we get? Got a harpoon, got some spiky balls, got another harpoon. That's cool. Some Evanstone blocks. Not so crazy about those. What do I have in here? Summoning items, right? I added that. Miscellaneous blocks. We'll put the Evanstone there. Not really going to use them. The mushrooms we can put in crafting items, I think, is where we have mushrooms. Quick stack, yeah. No. Where do we put them? Equipables, weapons, and explosives. Okay, well, we can put the harpoons in there. I only need one. I'll sell the other one. And we'll put the spiky balls in there. I could have sworn... Oh, I did get this flask of poison, which should add this poison debuff on enemies. That is something that I did craft from some extra stingers, I think, that I had. I had to look this up exactly to see what I could actually do with some of these other things. So that was kind of handy. So where did I put... I guess I don't have a good place. Right, so crafting items, that's fine. You know what, let's put the mushrooms... Well, actually, you know what? I know where I put the mushrooms, now that I think about it. It's with the potion supplies up here. Because I can use the mushrooms to make, yes, lesser healing potions, which will, with the glowing mushrooms that I can get over here, I can get greater healing potions. So let me go sell the harpoon, and then let's go see if we can find where this meteor landed. And sell that. 54 silver, that's not bad. And we got 2 gold coins, so yeah, I do want to drop that off. So let's go over to our piggy bank. No, go away. I want the piggy bank. Piggy. One of the pains is trying to figure out exactly how can you get exactly where you want without misclicking on somebody else. Let me make extra for that. There and there. Oops. Right. What is Waterleaf doing in there? Too small. Quick stack that guy. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We're actually gonna before we do that, I should have done this. Let me grab 2 gold. I want to talk to the demolitionist. Let's go shop. I want to buy some dynamite from him. Okay, I'm going to buy 5 sticks of dynamite. And the reason for this is if we do find the, well, not if, when we find the, meteorite, I want to use the dynamite to do some super fast mining, because I don't want to spend a lot of time sitting at the meteorite. Okay, let's go this way and see if it's over here. Technically this is further than the other way, but we'll just zip across just to quickly see what we can find. I want to get as much meteorite as I can. Basically what I'd like to do is I want to get, in all honesty, the only thing I really want to get is the meteor hammocks. It's a hammer and axe combined together. It's pretty good, and it will cut down on stuff that I need to carry. Right, I don't need a hammer and I don't need an axe, so that'll actually give me some extra space on my hotbar, but still be handy at the same time. I think right now I've got a silver hammer, which is not that great. It's good enough. I barely use my hammer as it is, but it could be so much better if we used something else. So if we had something a little more powerful, and I don't really want to waste any gold bars or anything like that. So the Meteor Hammer is actually really, really good for that. I think it's actually a bit better than what I can get from crafting stuff with the... really? Crafting stuff with the... I got stuck down there for a second, sorry. Crafting stuff with the... what am I trying to say? The ores that I get, the Demonite ore. Yeah, I think because I can only craft a single axe or a single hammer, and I believe that the stuff from the meteor is equally good, if not better, in terms of power. So now we just got to figure out where the meteor fell. Okay, so we're going to get off so that we can get through here. Bunny's a bit too big. And then back to Bunny. Let's zip over, get past the jungle. I have a sneaking suspicion it's the other way, but you never know. Meteors can usually land near the edges of the world. So we really don't know until we actually literally go to each side of the world. So, but yeah, we have to be careful when we reach the meteor as well, because we don't want to step on anything. Where are you? I think you guys are just copper, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, it's not here. We're at the ocean. It's not here. So let's teleport back and let me... what's that? Oh, he's the witch doctor. Okay. Anyway, we defeated the Goblin Army, which means that we should get a Goblin Tinkerer as well. But I believe we have to get him from a cavern or something. I don't think we're just going to run into him on the streets, as it were. But whatever. Okay, so let's just go this way really quick. See if we can find the meteor. If I can't find it quickly, I'll just splice it in. So... okay. Let's continue that meteor hunt. On the meteor, and lucky for us, it is right by the corruption. It's right in the corruption, which is going to make this even more difficult to get, because we don't have we don't have anything that's strong enough to actually break some of these corruption blocks, I don't believe. So here, let me just show you. So I got a gold axe. Oh no, I guess I can do ebon stand. Can I do the ebon stone? No, not yet. And we're on fire, so we got to be careful, because yeah, this is what can happen. Is you can easily get caught up and like get off the bunny. And I'm just gonna heal real quick. These are Meteor Heads. They are not very strong, but they're annoying as anything, because yeah, you'll end up catching on fire and just dying because you're standing on a meteor fragment, which will mess you up pretty badly. So we're gonna have to be really careful here in terms of getting up and out, and how we're gonna deal with this. I'm gonna toss some dynamite here. That is going to kill me. So I've got to be careful in terms of getting... My little slime buddy should help. me see. Can I quickly just toss another here and just hide up here for now? Let that explosion go through. And then I just quickly grab all this stuff. Toss that there. Gonna die. Yeah, we're gonna grab a bunch of this stuff. I'm just being willy-nilly with these sticks of dynamite, which is probably a really bad idea. I could have easily killed myself there. Thankfully I didn't. Let's quickly just grab whatever we can get. And you know what? I think this is actually going to be good enough for us right now. I think this will work. Let's just zip back. We know where it is. We have 80 health. I don't want to risk it. How much meteorite did we get? 91. That's not bad. That might be enough to make the axe for what we want. There's some other really cool stuff that you can get with the meteor. Like you can get the space gun. This thing is really good if you can also get the rest of the meteor set. So defense wise, it's not that good. 5 plus 6 plus 5, so 16 defense. I think it gives you a set bonus of 3, so maybe 19 defense. We got 21. The advantage is the space gun uses no mana if you were wearing the meteor set. Now the space gun does 19 damage. I've got 20 damage on my Amazon, and I also got the bee gun, which is kind of cool. My blade of grass as well. So I'm not really interested in that. This is the guy I was really interested in getting, and he takes 20 bars, and I just happen to have 30. So boom, I'm gonna do that, and I am gonna craft the helmet. I think what I'll do is I'll make myself another mannequin, and then I'll just make a set if I decide that I want to actually do something. I don't have enough wood. Okay, no problem. Where did I put my weapons? I think weapons are over here. Yep. So I don't need this guy anymore, and I technically don't need this guy either. So I'm going to put him here. Is there anything else I want to keep in that spot? I might put some... I'll think about that. Maybe I'll put something, some other quick stack items in there that I can use, or at least one other one in there. For now, I don't really care, so that's fine. Let's quick stack this stuff. But we did get the axe, the ham axe that I was looking for, which is good. And I think there are some trees over here. There's definitely more stars. I do want to collect these stars. I may not use them. Here, I'll just take this tree that's up here. That's fine. I can plant something after the fact. Right, so very, very strong. Right, great for what I need it to do. Make a mannequin. I might go back and get myself more just so that I can make the set. I'll just follow the same pattern. The pattern is quite literally blow up the meteor place with a stick of dynamite, or bombs work as well. However, I'm not interested in making bombs. Aren't as powerful, so I'd rather not use all those bombs. So get what I can, get as much as I can, and then get out of dodge, so to speak. So anyway, we'll call it a close for that for now. Next episode, what I'll probably be doing a little bit off camera is I'm going to see if I can find the Goblin Tinkerer, because I have a couple of places I can put him. I can put him here. I can put him here. I'm pretty sure if I put a table and chair down here, I can probably put him down here as well. And oh joy, we've got another Goblin Army coming. So we're just going to have to end up dealing with that as well. So I'm going to do that quickly, guys, and then maybe I'll save the Goblin Tinkerer until after I defeat this Goblin Army. So this is going to be regular occurrence now. I think there's a certain percentage chance of these guys coming each and every day from now on. So yeah, given the luck that I've been getting with these rare drops, somehow I feel that's going to backfire for these types of events. So that could mean more Goblin armies, it could mean more meteorites as well. So in any case, we can actually make use of the spiky balls. We can actually use those when we're fighting Skeletron, and we'll probably be able to use them even post-Skeletron. Not against Wall of Flesh, but maybe some of the hard mode bosses, or just as defenses in and around our house when people are coming around. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and by all means, like, favorite, subscribe. Questions, comments, concerns, whatever else, ideas for other games, by all means, let me know. Leave a comment down below. You can find me on Facebook, you can see me on Twitch. I've got some live streaming on YouTube as well that I'm experimenting with another game, Planetary Annihilation Titans. So I've only done a couple of the tutorial missions on that one for the live stream, but it looks pretty good. I might end up doing a follow-on series for that. So, but by all means, do take care, and I will talk to you later.